Okay, hey everybody, I am going out for a short ride and we're going to talk motorcycles. So, my name is Joe and my channel is Honda Rebel Diaries with Joe. Just a little about me, I started riding a motorcycle at age 64. I had a scooter before that, so I'd already had my motorcycle endorsement. So we're going to talk about you just got your motorcycle and what next. So first thing, I hope you got your motorcycle license. If you don't, then we're going to talk about how you're going to get it. And we're going to ride up here a little bit and stop. Okay. So to get your motorcycle license, what I did was I went to a certified MSF course not too far from my home. It took 2 days. I did my online class, which took about off and on a few days. It wasn't bad. So after I got my online portion done, I think my class was like the next week or two. The website tells you exactly what you need. So it'll tell you need long sleeve, helmet, ankle high boots, everything you need. Our instructor was amazing. He covered more than just the riding portion. Besides teaching us how to ride, he also taught us everything that was going to come into factor out there on the road in scenarios. All of that was helpful. Very, very helpful. So find a good course not too far from you. They supply the motorcycles and get your certification. Now before my certification, when I brought my motorcycle home, I had already had insurance on it. It's used, so it had a license plate. I just needed to update the tags. So I had my motorcycle, I had my M endorsement on my driver's license, I had my license plate, I have my tags, and I have my insurance. So I am legal for the road. So here I am now, my motorcycle for a few months, able to get out and ride and enjoy myself. So along with having your legal driving license and all the things to keep the cops from pulling you over, there's other things that you need. I'm going to stop right here for a second. So you don't hear my motor the whole time. Okay, so along with having your motorcycle license, there are a few other things that you need. And get stopped right here. I would say just knowledge and for maintenance on your motorcycle. So for example, my Honda Rebel only had 4,300 miles on it. It's in excellent condition. The owner took really good care of it. So my maintenance right now, the first thing I did was I changed the oil and I made sure the coolant levels and everything was good, and I cleaned the chain. At this point, before I go out on long rides, about once a week, I check the tires. I really don't know how often you should have to change your tires or check your tires, but I check them every weekend before I go out and meet my friends. So that's kind of my routine. So learn some maintenance to help you with your motorcycle so you don't have to worry. And then community. Community is very important in the motorcycle world. You could have just a couple of friends or you can have a whole group of friends. But just having one or two people you can rely on for questions is going to help you so much. And then lastly, just make sure you are still going down to the park and you're working on your drills. Those drills are going to make a huge difference in everyday scenarios. And I'll go down the road and I'll kind of show you a few things. The slalom drill is the one where you're weaving. That one's going to teach you how to swerve from potholes or something that's in the road. That's very important. So let's head down and I'll kind of show you a few of those. the slalom course, what it's doing is it's teaching you how to swerve. You want to be able to move out of the way of a pothole, or there's a stick in the road, or maybe a dead animal. You don't know what it might be. So, learning how to slalom teaches you how to get out of the way of what might cause a wreck, or a flat, or just a big bad bump that you don't want. That's something that's going to help you so much. So practice those cone weaves. I bought a set of cones on Amazon. I set them 12 feet apart, and I just practice my weaving. And I'll get some videos in the next couple of weeks going over a lot of the exercises that we do. Learning how to do turns from a stop. That's very important. We're going to do one right now. That's one that you're going to learn at the MSF course, and one that's going to come in handy for you. So learn how to do turns from a stop, because when you're out in the real world pretty soon, you're going to be nervous. So if you practice these things, it's going to help you. So we'll do a turn from a stop. And that's just to show you that those little exercises you did that you thought, oh my God, these are so silly. Well, they might be silly, but they are teaching you something. Riding in neighborhoods is where I started, and I've got a video coming up about starting in your neighborhood that I hope you'll find helpful. So turning from a stop is something you're going to do all the time. Just make sure you're prepared. You got your blinker on, you're letting people know. You're getting ready for your stop. I use my rear brake. I'm going to keep my foot on the rear brake. I'm going to put my left foot down to hold my motorcycle up, and here we are. And now what I'm going to do is turn from the stop. May not be the best, may not be the smoothest, but here we go.